Hello everyone, this is my first video of my channel. We will make the 3 languages start with English because it will be much easier. I will talk about an MMO game very fun. The game is a virtual Magic Kingdom, the Walt Disney Company. Is a game which a virtual representation of the parks of Walt Disney World and Disneyland, including many areas of real parks, mini-games, chat, and other collective activities very interactive and fun for children. Has initially opened to commemorate the 5th anniversary of Disneyland in April 17, 2008. Disney announced that how would close the game on May 21 from 1 p.m. Countless fans said that be the closing of the game have created a website to remember the game which the basic overview of the functions. One of them is VMK REVISITED.com. I will also show you some things in the game as your old homepage and how to play in the myVMK.
In the diggy room, in the diggy room, all the birds sing word and the flowers croon. In the diggy room.
I will show basically how it worked and show a history of the time when it has closed. I will also show the remake version made in depth, full playable, and a function of the original game. beta.myvmk.com.
All aboard.
Disney is closing the kingdom. Don't worry, the parks are not shutting down, of course, but one of its virtual worlds is. We're talking about a safe social networking site that's used by thousands of kids each day. And as Laura Diaz shows us, there is, however, a big push to keep it online.
It's a very familiar sound at the Gill household. 13-year-old Brianna and her sister Haley say they play 2 to 3 hours a day. It all started when their cousin showed them the wonders of Disney's virtual Magic Kingdom, also known as VMK.
He showed us VMK and we've been hooked ever since.
Hooked since 2005. That's when Disney debuted the free gaming service. It was supposed to be an online promotion for Disney's 50th anniversary, but it's lasted for 3 years. Now, there are more than 15,000 users like Brianna who chat and game daily.
I have lots and lots of friends on here.
But suddenly last week, Disney announced they're closing their gates to the game, saying only that VMK was created as an online promotion. It exceeded our expectations to the point that we left it open much longer than originally anticipated. All good promotions must come to an end. It was a move that devastated thousands of kids and parents.
A promotional thing is one thing, but we're talking this has been 3 years.
Brianna's dad, Kenny, is furious, saying the game was the safest site he'd ever seen.
But the game is so safe, in fact, that kids can't even type numbers into the virtual chat, meaning they can't exchange contact information, therefore losing hundreds of friends.
You can form some tight friendships on here, and to lose them all, it's very sad.
Now, more than 11,000 users have signed an online petition to save VMK, posting comments begging Disney to reconsider.
You know, just because it's a virtual game as far as friendships go, doesn't make the friendship any less real.
Even so, the cutoff date hasn't budged. Lights out is September 30th. In Eustis, I'm Laura Diaz, Local 6.
Of course, now I'm going to have that Tiki 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 Room song in my head all day. Hey, if you'd like to help save VMK, you can go to local6.com and then click on the hot button.